A child walks backwards up a hospital wall in front of trained professionals. No wires, no tricks, no explanation. This wasn't a movie scene. This was a real report tied to a house people believed was possessed by over 200 demons. And what happened inside that house still has no clear answer. In 2011, a woman named Latoya Ammons moved into a small, quiet house in Gary, Indiana, along with her 3 children and her mother. At first, everything felt normal, but soon the house didn't feel empty anymore. Footsteps echoed through the halls at night. Doors creaked open on their own. Dark figures were seen moving in the shadows. And then something strange happened. In the middle of winter, when flies shouldn't even exist, the house became infested with swarms of black flies. That's when fear began to settle in. Desperate for answers, the family turned to clairvoyance. What they were told changed everything. Not one spirit, not 2, but over 200 demons were said to be inside that house. Some even claimed the home was a portal to hell. At first, it sounded impossible, but then the children started changing. The kids began to act differently. They spoke in voices that didn't sound like their own. They became violent, unpredictable. They claimed they weren't alone. One of the boys would stare into empty spaces and talk to something no one else could see. The family believed whatever was in that house was trying to take control. But what happened next is what made this case famous. Concerned for the children, Latoya took them to the hospital. Doctors, nurses, and a social worker were present. Everything seemed normal until suddenly a 9-year-old boy began walking backwards, up the wall. Yes, up the wall and onto the ceiling. Witnesses later claimed this happened right in front of them. No explanation was ever officially confirmed, but the report was real. Authorities got involved. Police officers visited the house. One officer even reported that his patrol car started moving on its own. The situation became so serious that a Catholic priest was called in. Multiple exorcisms were performed, and according to the family, after the rituals, things finally stopped. The family moved out. The house was later demolished in 2016, completely erased. No more walls, no more rooms, no more evidence. Some believe the entire story was psychological, a case of stress and delusion. Others believe something dark truly existed in that house. So, what really happened in the demon house of Gary? Was it a case of mass hysteria, or something far more sinister? Because one thing remains true. The reports were written, the witnesses spoke, and whatever happened inside that house has never been fully explained. Some houses are abandoned, but some stories refuse to leave.